Dream Chaser, the promising spaceplane developed by Sierra Space, faces a critical hurdle. Its planned launch vehicle, the Vulcan rocket, is delayed. This leaves Dream Chaser without a ride and its future uncertain. But there's a glimmer of hope. SpaceX, its fleet of reliable rockets, could be the savior. ULA, company behind Vulcan, had initially planned to launch Dream Chaser in September. This launch was crucial, as it would have paved the way for Dream Chaser to be certified for national security missions for the Department of Defense. However, Sierra Space alerted ULA that it wouldn't be ready for the September launch, pushing the certification process back. Despite this setback, Sierra Space insists that their first Dream Chaser spacecraft, named Tenacity, is still on track for its debut before the year's end. Tenacity, along with its expendable cargo module, Shooting Star, has already undergone environmental testing, ensuring its ability to withstand the rigors of launch and space. It's now undergoing final tests at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The delay, though disappointing for space enthusiasts, allows Sierra Space to meticulously refine Dream Chaser's performance and reliability. They likely learned valuable lessons from Boeing's Starliner spacecraft, which is currently stranded in space after experiencing issues. The partnership between Dream Chaser and Vulcan, however, seems to have been misaligned from the start. ULA should have recognized the inherent risk of choosing a developing vehicle like Dream Chaser as their payload. Meanwhile, Dream Chaser's slower development pace, coupled with Vulcan's own delays, compounded the risk. Vulcan's first flight is now scheduled for January 2024, and its launch schedule is already filling up with high-demand missions, including those under the USSF's National Security Space Launch Contract. This leaves little room for Dream Chaser, particularly with the contract's Phase 2 deadline approaching and ULA being selected for Phase 3. In this predicament, SpaceX emerges as Dream Chaser's most viable option. The Falcon 9 rocket, with its impressive reliability and frequent launches, could easily accommodate Dream Chaser. SpaceX offers unparalleled flexibility, capable of launching within days or even hours, making it a highly desirable partner. However, the addition of the Shooting Star module increases Dream Chaser's weight, requiring a more powerful launch vehicle. The Falcon 9, while capable, may not be the ideal choice. Falcon Heavy, another SpaceX rocket known for its reliability, might be a better fit, offering the necessary power and larger fairing needed to accommodate Dream Chaser's unique aerodynamic shape. Alternatively, Sierra Space could wait for SpaceX's Starship, the world's biggest rocket, to complete its test flights. Starship's massive capability and versatility make it a potentially suitable launch vehicle for Dream Chaser. Dream Chaser, with the help of the Shooting Star module, can transport up to 5,500 kilograms of cargo to the International Space Station, including essential supplies and scientific experiments. Its ability to land on runways upon return makes it unique and highly advantageous compared to other cargo spacecraft. Dream Chaser's versatility stems from its multiple launch vehicle compatibility and landing options, making it a flexible choice for transporting cargo and potentially crew in the future. Initially conceived as a crewed spacecraft, Dream Chaser can carry up to 7 astronauts and is equipped with an integrated propulsion system for abort capabilities and orbital maneuvers. Its multi-mission capabilities and customizable configurations cater to a wide range of space-related needs. With its unique design, potential for crew transportation, and inherent capabilities, Dream Chaser promises to revolutionize space travel and bring back the excitement of the shuttle era. As it moves forward, Dream Chaser's fate hinges on finding a reliable launch vehicle, and SpaceX appears to be the most promising solution. Only time will tell which SpaceX rocket will ultimately launch Dream Chaser into space, marking a new era in commercial space exploration. Dream Chaser, the ambitious winged spaceplane developed by Sierra Space, is poised to join the burgeoning commercial space race. However, its path to launch has been fraught with delays, leaving many wondering if it will ever take flight. While SpaceX's Dragon has established a dominant position in the space sector, with 13 crewed and 30 cargo flights, Dream Chaser could potentially carve its own niche. Its ability to land on runways, unlike traditional capsules, makes it a compelling alternative to spacecraft like Boeing's Starliner, which is currently stranded in orbit after numerous setbacks. The recent announcement by ULA CEO Tory Bruno that Dream Chaser's first launch would not happen this year has thrown cold water on the spaceplane's anticipated debut. This announcement, usually made by Sierra Space CEO Tom Weiss, suggests a breakdown in communication and potentially a clash of timelines between the two companies. Dream Chaser was initially scheduled to launch on ULA's Vulcan rocket, a critical step for the company's goal of securing national security contracts and regaining its position in the launch market. However, ULA's urgency to certify Vulcan for military missions doesn't align with Sierra Space's meticulous approach to Dream Chaser's development. Sierra Space's motto of slow and steady with its rigorous testing protocols stands in stark contrast to ULA's push for rapid certification. This discrepancy has led to delays, and while Sierra Space insists they have much to do to ensure Dream Chaser's efficient operation, continuous slippages are raising concerns. While Dream Chaser's ability to launch on other rockets is being explored, SpaceX's Falcon 9, initially considered a viable option, may not be suitable. The addition of the Shooting Star service module, which interfaces with the launch vehicle, increases Dream Chaser's weight and requires a powerful rocket capable of accommodating its size. While SpaceX is developing a larger fairing for its Falcon Heavy, it's not currently planned for the Falcon 9, and its reusability is a concern. Furthermore, NASA's requirement for dissimilar redundancy in its ECRS-2 contract makes it unlikely to approve Dream Chaser launches on Falcon 9, as it already uses this vehicle for other missions. However, potential launch opportunities remain. The collaboration between Sierra Space and Blue Origin on the Orbital Reef project suggests Dream Chaser could launch on Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket, although this partnership has cooled in recent months. Other proposed commercial space stations might also incorporate Dream Chaser, opening new possibilities. Despite these opportunities, Dream Chaser's long history of delays remains a lingering concern. The question of whether it will follow in the footsteps of Boeing's Starliner is a real one, especially considering Sierra Space's previous rejection by NASA for its crude version of Dream Chaser in 2014 due to its lack of maturity. However, Sierra Space is confident in its ability to surpass Boeing's Starliner, pointing to their commitment to meticulous development and rigorous testing. While the company has faced setbacks, its unwavering dedication to its goals is evident. Dream Chaser's unique runway landing capability, combined with its larger carrying capacity compared to other spacecraft, makes it a compelling contender in the space race. While the journey has been slow and steady, Dream Chaser's promise of a new era in space exploration remains. Its ability to deliver live TV coverage of its entire approach and landing further enhances its appeal. As the wait continues, we can only hope that Dream Chaser will soon soar into the heavens, showcasing the potential of this innovative spaceplane.